you, my fascinating Renaissance friends? Welcome again to my season of life with Miss Malu Cervantes, your fellow sojourner, and in the autumn of our life, and together we're navigating what it means to have a good life, la dolce vita, in this in this season of life. 60 years and beyond, and we're really living and experiencing how to age gracefully, elegantly, and wisely. And I started four episodes, ago, and I was in the U.S. with my husband for a little over 2 months, and I promised to share with you, my experiences there. And we have started the series, Reflections and Lessons, and I'd like to give you a chronological, how do I call this, time of my visit, using the structure of moments, memories, and meaning. Well, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not going to give you a travelogue. Obviously, there are no visuals because I still have to tell myself, if I want to share that part of my life where I've been, show you the faces of my beautiful children. I'm still getting, the hang of facing the cameras, and I am not very sure if I want, my family to also be seen, right? Basically, I am sharing with you my life and maybe some portions of my life so that we can really, travel together. Okay, and I started the past four episodes. I started with our Miami trip, on the way to board the cruise ship, which was a gift to us by my daughter who lives in New Jersey, and we went to the Bahamas, and then okay, in episode 188, we returned to Jersey, where my Monica Iha, my eldest daughter, lives with her partner, and used to live with her family until, of course, that will be the next episode. Okay, the only child, my eldest grandchild, got married and is now living in New York. All right, and well, 2 days after we arrived, guess what? I know it's winter, and Jersey is very cold during winter, but I did not reckon, or we did not reckon, I reckon with the snowstorm. There was a snowstorm. You know, winter wonderland, is beautiful and wonderful, and what? And exciting until it wasn't. Let me tell you. I was really looking forward to seeing snow for the first time in my life. Okay, I've been going to the US, for the past three seasons, meaning I experienced summer there. No different from the Philippines. So I said, I experienced spring better because it's cooler and it's a lot more colorful. And then fall, which is really my favorite, autumn. All the leaves are golden and orange, and all. It was a beautiful, beautiful season. So the only season I have not experienced firsthand is winter. Okay? As I said, this time I'm going there winter. Yeah. It was a good decision until it wasn't. What do I mean? Well, the first snowflakes falling, wonderful, wonderful. We were out and we were, playing, and I wasn't able to come up to build a snowman or a snow angel. I think snowman is no longer the case. A snow angel. Why? The snowstorm came. 6 inches of snow out there, outside of my daughter's house, and temperature -9 Celsius, but with the wind chill factor -15 Celsius. Okay, how does it feel to be there at that time when we open the door? To go out. It will. The gust of wind will force us to just close it because it is worse than a freezer. Okay. Normally, if every time we go to New Jersey, it was my daughter who brings me around to go shopping, to go places. It's cold. We would be in our coats and all of that, but not this time, man. Not this time. I said, let's just chill inside. Okay, inside. So we couldn't go barbecue, so it was always inside. So we would be having wine and all sorts of cheeses and all sorts of meats and all of that. Okay, so let's focus on the chilling portion. Okay, while we were there, we were talking and reminiscing. And you see, my daughter just became a golden girl. She just turned 50. All right, she just turned 50. And and one of those discussions we had, I was really so surprised because we were talking, sharing about what are the memories of childhood that you remember, all of these things. While it was raging snow outside, we were inside. We had a well, we didn't have a fireplace because it was a small house, but we were just talking. And she mentioned, mommy, the memory, one of the best memories I have when I was growing up with you in the Philippines was Halloween of some years. I said in the Philippines, October 31 is of course Halloween in preparation for the next day, where we go to where we go to the cemetery and have a picnic there. That's the tradition in the Philippines. You go to the to the memorial park, and then lay out a picnic sheet, and then have a picnic under the sun and all of that. It's very very uncomfortable. Okay. And what she said, mommy, that's one of my favorite memories. We would wake up very early in the morning. I would pack really lunch, a picnic lunch, and we would brave through traffic, and we would go under the sun, and gee, and a lot of people, it's just like a carnival there. Well, for me at that time, it was just tradition. It was tradition. And I was so shocked that for my daughter, who is now a golden girl, is now living in the US, and me, just visiting, this was one of her good memories. And then I realized the meaning of this Latin phrase, amor fati. What does amor fati means? It's embracing everything in your life or what happens to you, good or bad, because it makes up your life. What makes it unique, and it makes you who you are. That's amor fati. And then I realized that even those uncomfortable, not what, not the well, uncomfortable and not something to be remembered, memories can actually be wonderful memories for somebody else. So we should be embracing everything that happens to us. And it made me realize right there, right, chilling out in Jersey with my daughter and her partner. Okay, that truly, if we take time to create memories for our children, then they will be richer by it, not just the money that you leave behind, you know. And let's enjoy our children while they were growing up, because if we didn't enjoy them, if we didn't give them enough memories, what is there to remember about and what is there to talk about, right? So we'll continue this reflection and these lessons as we go along, and the next episode I'll continue. I'll continue with what we have done and what I have learned, and we'll continue this. And don't forget to like and subscribe so that you will not miss any episode. Until then, goodbye.